Hey guys, how you doing? I decided to finally make a good video with voice commentaries, and I want to show you the path that I've gone through just to make it to the top of the arena on day 2. It's been a very long process. The first day was very competitive. There were at least 10 other players that were battling to get to the top. It was rough. I had a slow start because I had other things going on. I was going to school and stuff. But finally, I got my way through, and I'll show you. I am really close to the top. But before we get started, I'm sure a lot of you will have questions as far as my setup, and I want to be able to show you. I am using 2 lightnings and 3 lunettes. Basically what I'm trying to do is set up the elemental chains with 2 of my lunettes, and so that lightning can close that with a blitz move. Now, knowing that lightning has 4 of those, I figure that I will go with the wind element, because the other 3 elements are susceptible to being resistant. So I wanted to maximize the amount of damage that I can do. And then my 3rd lunette, because I do not have a 3rd Excalibur, I figure I will do something different. So as you can see on ability slot 1, I put Sunbeam, which comes really handy. Sunbeam can blind any enemies that may remain standing after my first round, and it helps me survive a lot. Now as you can see, I also have cover and evade, and for some of my other characters I have a similar setup, because even if they're not the most qualified characters like Cecil or Warrior of Light to be able to cover properly and with a higher chance, just the fact that any of these can proc at any moment, it helps out. Believe me, it helps out. So that's pretty much my setup with the first one. This is the second one. As you can see, I got Excalibur there. This is one of my lightnings. Again with the evade and cover. Clearly there is room for improvement, but because I do not have all the materia, like the attack materia that I will be farming here in the near future from Carl, that this is the best I can do for now. Why is this guy using Aurora Scarf, you may ask? In certain occasions, when the best course of action in certain battles is to just use your single attack, because either someone drains your MP, it comes in handy. So I gave it to lightning. I have noticed that when she counters as well, sometimes it procs. So I decided to use it. And my strongest unit here. I actually had a higher attack here, but I had to play around with the gear, because what is important for me, as you can see, this one has Excalibur. What is important to me is that this lunette and this lunette create the elemental chain, so that my 2 lightnings can close with the Aero Blitz, which is gonna do a lot of damage. and this guy, just his whole role is just to use Sunbeam. So let's get to it. I am about 300 points away, so let's do this. I get to go first. So like I said, I set up AoE on both nets. Arrow Blitz right there. And this Sunbeam. So I start with both lightnings because they have a higher delay. Jump these two right in, and I close with. It really doesn't matter where Sunbeam goes, but I try to put it at the end so it doesn't disturb. If you guys, any of you guys, think there's a better way of doing it, leave me some comments. Definitely appreciate constructive criticism. So a lot of you might have found this same dilemma I have here, which is very annoying to try to get through Cecil, but and a lot of people would say just get a mage and get rid of him fast. Yes, but mages, when you set them up as your defensive squad, which would be this same squad, they don't tend to do too good. Physical units have noticed tend to do a little better. So the simple fact that once I set it up once, I can keep on repeating, as you notice. The Arrow Blitz just gets rid of Cecil eventually. They do high enough damage. Is why I set up my lightnings to have the higher tier gear for that purpose. You get to go first again, lucky. And there he is covering, but he can't save everyone, you know. There we go. Slow enough. He didn't cover there. And he's down. And time to die. He's dead. Almost there, almost there. One or two more fights. I get to go first again. Trust me, this is not my usual luck. Sometimes my opponent gets to go first 3 times in a row. Really messes me up. But it's all good, I usually recover pretty well. So by now I probably have over 300 arena fights, and so you would expect that my streak will be high enough, but I have lost sometimes, yes. There was another opponent that have 4 lightnings, and it's really tough to get through all that, especially when they counter. Luckily, there was no Cecil covering them. There was a Ramza, and that made things slightly easier. And that guy used to be number 1 yesterday, but I think fell asleep or got busy. I think we fell down to number 5. And did we make it? Oh my god! There it is! Number 1. Now I'm gonna cut this video short, but I know when this guy wakes up, he's gonna try to probably go around 55, 60k. He usually tries to leave everyone behind by a good 10k points. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Leave some comments, some likes, any questions, and it's been great sharing this video with you guys. Until next time.